Welcome to part 3 of simple quantifiers. In part 1, we saw how the star quantifier renders the previous pattern character optional, but also repeatable. In part 2, we saw how the plus quantifier made the previous pattern character mandatory but repeatable. The question mark quantifier simply makes the previous pattern character optional. It pertains to one and only one character. This regular expression pattern begins with a capital T, which is mandatory, and is followed by the letters I, S. We have a miss because there is no T in our string Mississippi. Let's change our pattern to use the star quantifier rather than the plus quantifier. We have a match because the star quantifier made the T optional. Now let's replace the star with the question mark. We have a match because the T was rendered optional by the question mark quantifier. Remember, the dot wildcard represented any character. Well, when we follow it with a star quantifier, we can have any character and any number of them. This search pattern begins with a capital M and ends in a lowercase p, but any old chunk can be in between. And we have a match because Mississippi exists within Mississippi. The escape character comes in very handy when you want to include a special character in a search pattern. Just precede that character with a backslash or escape character. To demonstrate this, I've changed our string to 2 plus 7 space equals 9. This search pattern is wrong because I did not use the escape character in front of the plus sign, so it sees it as a quantifier. And of course, we don't have a match. Let's try it again, but this time with the escape character in front of the plus sign. And we have a match because the escape character turned off the special properties of the plus sign. So now you've got some new tools to work with. Start practicing.